Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradeToLife.com and welcome to this video which is called Stop Seeking and Start Being. What you seek, you will never experience. What you are being, you will get reflected back to you. So I want to share some quotes from Neville Goddard with you right now, and then I want to give you my explanation on this whole topic. So those who go seeking for love only make manifest their own lovelessness, and the loveless will never find love. Only the loving will find love, and they never have to seek for it. To seek on the outside for that which you do not feel you are is to seek in vain, for we never find that which we want. We only find that which we are. Right? You don't get what you want, you get who you are. In short, you express and have only that which you are conscious of being or possessing. Denying the evidence of the senses and appropriating the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the way to realization of your desire. Mastery of self-control of your thoughts, feelings, internal state is your highest achievement. To attempt to change the circumstances before I change my own imaginal activity is to struggle against the very nature of my own being. You need not to ask anyone's permission or help, but moving into a new state in your imagination, simply remain there until you feel its reality, until you feel it is natural, right? So these were the quotes, first of all, from Neville Goddard that I wanted to share with you that perfectly match this whole topic of stop seeking, start being. And he already said it in this quote, right? If you seek something externally, if you search for something, you want something, you look for something, that first of all means that you're not it yet, that you don't have it yet, right? Because if you would have it, you would not seek for it. But if you seek for it externally, you seek in vain, right? Because you can never get something externally, you can never see the results of something externally that is not already your nature, that you not already identified with, shifted into, and made your internal nature, made your new internal self-concept and identity and your new internal state, right? So we only find that which we are. We only find that what we already shifted into, what we already made alive within us. You express only that which you are conscious of being or possessing. So here's my explanation, okay? You can only seek if you believe there is something outside of you. And this is, in my opinion, a powerful statement, right? You can only keep seeking, keep hoping, keep waiting, keep looking externally if you think that, the external world has its own power and can, give you just something because it decides that now it's the right time to give it to you. But if you gain control back, if you realize how manifesting consciousness, shifting states in this life, how all of that works, and you learn to see the world as a mirror, which it is, a confirming mirror, then how can you ever seek for something in the mirror? Right? If you seek to see the mirror smile before you smile, you will wait forever. So again, stop seeking, start being, start deciding it right now, even though there is no proof. Again, you determine what you paint on this canvas of life. But in order for you to experience new circumstances, in order for you to see a new painting on this canvas of life, you have to start painting something new. You have to decide for that new state right now. You have to go into the wish fulfilled, into the end state right now. So seeking implies that you are not it now, that you don't have it now, and therefore there can't be a manifestation, right? Because if you are not it internally, if you're not identified with it, if it's not, natural for you to have it internally, then there can't be no manifestation. There can't be no confirmation of that. There will only be more, confirmation of seeking it, of it is not here yet, of you trying to become it, of you trying to get it. So that's why we have to make a cut and go straight to the end state. This is always the solution, always the fallback strategy in a sense, always the right thing to do. You do nothing wrong with that when you go to the end, right? Way better than seeking, of course. Every state of consciousness is within you. Remember that, right? Love, being happily partnered, being in the relationship, having more money, being financially stable, having a successful business, being healthy, having a nice lifestyle. All of these states, all of these, point of views from which you can view the world, they are available right now. You don't have to wait for confirmation. You don't have to seek that. You don't have to seek the love outside. You don't have to seek the health outside. You don't have to seek the freedom, the financial abundance, the health outside via external powers. Make it live within you. And that is what true freedom is. That is what true liberty is. That is why Neville called the law of assumption also the law of liberty, because it frees you up. It helps you to realize that this is all contained within your awareness, within your imagination, within you, because your imagination, your awareness is not separate from you. It is you. It is in the essential nature of you. So all of these states are therefore existing right now and are available, accessible, waiting for your occupancy right now. And the good news, here's the good news, right? You are already who you want to be. It needs only your acceptance to manifest it. Right? It needs only your conscious acceptance of the fact that this identity already does exist. How would you view the world right now from that new state, from that new identity? Your desire is your hidden identity. Check out the video I did on this, right? What you want, you already have. Who you want to be, you already are. But you can only express it when you first of all internally accept it and occupy it and assume it and live in that inner state. But you can't, in a sense, not create something new, right? Check out the video I did called What Manifestation Means, because it's not about creating something new. It's more about aligning with something that is already available, that already existing state. So if you assume the state right now, not waiting, not being, once a day you imagine it, but the other half of the day, the other 99% of the day, you still dwell on lack and on it's not here yet, but you are in this state, and when you fall out of it, you go back in it again. To make this really natural, first of all, you will lose interest in keep seeking externally, because you will have found it within, you will have occupied it within, you will internally already live in it and have it, right? You can't desire and be in the wish fulfilled at the same time. When you are in the wish fulfilled, there is no desire. When you do desire, then you are not in the end state, because you cannot desire for something that is your inner nature that you already have. So if you are still desiring, check out the video I did called Are You Still Desiring? So that you can stop desiring and start living in the end right now. The inner assumption, right? The inner state, the inner identity, the inner self-concept, what you are identified with, what you believe and accept to be true, which just means your self-concept, your state, your identity, that will be confirmed. That will be reflected back to you in form of new life circumstances, in form of the manifestations, right? That you encounter in your day-to-day life, because we always do that. We always have things alive within us, and we always get reflected back certain things within our body, in the circumstances, in the relationships, in the business and financial situation. But it's the inner assumption, the inner state, right? And if you don't like what is currently there, nothing and no one can hold you back to assume and identify with and occupy a new state, to be in the state of who you want to be, to be in the state of having what you want to have and making that natural, right? And then you will stop seeking that and needing that externally, because you will have found it within, and then simply your world can confirm what you made alive within yourself. How fun is that? How nice, how wonderful is that principle? So do not fight against your own created prison walls, right? Do not fight against the state that you're in right now. Check out the video I did called Occupant or Inmate of a State. I will link this above right now, because if you are an inmate of your state, then you will try to solve problems within that state that you're in. But if you know how to consciously move into a new state, then you will focus on being in that new state, right? Before doing comes being. You can only do new actions, you can only get new results if you are in the new state entirely, and you don't try to solve your problems and get along and make progress in the state that you're in right now. You will forever remain in these prison walls that you created within that state. But you can totally move into another state, leave the old state, therefore you focus on being, therefore comes new actions, new manifestations, and new circumstances, right? But again, the core message of this video is to stop seeking right now. Right now you can stop to seek for anything. The desires you want and these states are available right now within you. You don't have to wait. You don't have to look. You don't have to wait for movement. That all implies that you're not fully in the end. So whenever that happens, you maneuver into the end again to make this natural. Because in the end state, there's no desire, no lack, no waiting, no needing, no trying to get it done. It is done for you, right? You stop seeking and you are it within. And that's the wonderful thing. Your world is a reflection, a mirror of what you are right now, not what you want and hope for and wait for, right? Stop hoping, right? No hope. Check out the video I did on hope is simply, a subtle form of a doubt, right? Like a doubting with a sugar coat on it. So stop hoping, stop waiting, stop seeking, stop trying to get something, stop trying to force something. Instead, shift in the end state of already having it, where this is already natural to you. And the more you occupy that end state, the more you make it natural, like Neville said, the more this will feel like your home and your natural dwelling state. Okay? So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, if this helped you, and if you right now promise me that you will stop seeking, but simply declare and choose who you want to be, what you want to have, so that this can be painted on this canvas of your life, because you are the author of your life. And if you want to learn more about these principles, check out the 2 links, my free masterclass and an application for a free 45-minute consultation call with me to find out if we are a good fit to work together in my program, if you want me to keep you accountable on this journey. And that's it for this video, right? Very powerful message in my opinion. Stop seeking, start being right now. Bye guys.